Hey, this is Dilated. Welcome back to The Last Caretaker. This is episode 11, and I have some big news, big updates. So I did a little bit of playing off camera, and I have scoured this place. There is nothing left to scrap. We have gotten every last piece. That's the first bit. The second bit is did some remodeling. We're now up to 7 batteries. And what else did we do? I kind of tried to optimize our placement for our solar panels. So we have some solar panels up on the upper deck there. I think I've even doubled them. We have one down there, right in the middle of this huge rainstorm. Another thing that I did too was I consolidated it and I got it away from this, like, the little outpost that we were like stuck in before. So now there's nothing over here. We left the power line to give like all the base lights power, but besides that, everything else is moved. We have already supplied the full amount of oxygen to the rocket, so that's pretty cool. And we have half the electricity. So all good things, everything moving in the right direction. When I started the episode just a few minutes ago, I was coming back from a trip over to the little command outpost where I think we probably launched the rocket, and I think I figured that out too. So I'm pretty excited about that. And another thing, just all the updates today. I think I have a cool plan. Oh, I lied to you. I swear these were not here before. We are gonna bring our boat over. We're gonna bring our boat over a little bit closer to the main base. So we are gonna go grab that, and we're gonna go bring that back over. Also, I'm pretty happy to announce that this is update number 2. Update 2 went live. There's a bunch of patch notes. They added a bunch of stuff, and one of the things that they added was the ability to paint your ship. And I already found a unique ship paint, so that's pretty sweet too. So maybe we can check out that as well. So yeah, one thing I did when, I'm not sure if it was in the episode where I didn't play, or didn't tape it rather, or if it was in the last episode. I'll have to go back and check. But we cleaned out that little area in the center of that cylinder, and it dropped a ladder, and there's actually mooring over there. So I think we should bring our ship over there, and I think maybe we can even tie it into the rest of the base like we like to do. I think it's going to cost a decent amount of resources in regard to like how much cable we have to build, but I think it's going to be worth it. And then we can leave here and come back, and whenever we come back we can go dock over there and just be that much closer to the main base and like what we're going to be doing. One thing I just noticed is that number 3, I don't know if we went down there before. There's like a little scaffolding with like a, yeah, that's underneath that's underneath the place that we like save and everything. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, but we got everything off this place. There was a lot of recycling being had. But I'm pretty excited. We just have to load up another like less than 30 kilowatt hours to the rocket, and then we need to make 3,000 liters of methane. And I don't think that's going to be. I don't think that that's going to be too big of a deal. Oh, neat. So one thing I did, and I guess it was a mistake, was we used to have a wind turbine powering this part of the base. Whoop. But I deconstructed the wind turbine and I replaced it with solar panels. But I'm curious if maybe that's not enough. Very strange. The battery looks weird too. Why is it like an oval shape? No, so where? Oh, did they like redesign the batteries? It's listed as a medium battery. Maybe they were always... No, these were like perfect cylinders before. They weren't... Weird. Yeah, I don't know why this is all red now. Yeah, they added some stuff that we can, some new things to unlock also. I'm curious what stands out. Ooh, this is one thing they added, the replica scanner. So you can scan stuff, like you can scan a couch or whatever, and then you can build it. So you can kind of like start decorating. And I'm curious if I can scan the tires that hang on the sides of the ship or on the sides of the platforms. I wonder if we can scan tires and build our own tires that hang off the side of our ship like we talked about. I think Josh brought that up a few episodes back, so that'll be pretty neat. The new jet ski, the jet ski's sweet. The jet ski apparently runs off of petrol, so now they have, much like we have our diesel cylinders and our electric cylinders, now there's petrol cylinders. An optical sight. This I feel like maybe already existed because of the sniper rifle. And then like upgraded petrol engines, the Eclipse. So this is like a better flashlight, but this already existed too. This I think existed also, but it's just showing up because I haven't built it yet. But basically this is like a better version of the thing that deconstructs biomatter into food, or food components at least. Oh, and then also they made a sonar scanner, and I swear we definitely talked about that at one point. So that's pretty sweet. They added that. Oh, and then they changed some of the colors too. So the Super Booster has like gold on it now. Man, it is, I definitely have said this before, but it's fun. I don't think I've ever played a game where I've been even remotely close to like the ground floor. But it's pretty cool to like... Oop, out of ammo. Yeah, it's really cool to like... just see like the game change in real time, you know? Ooh, and we're gonna kill ourselves again. Yeah, this is weird. There's like... This place was empty when I came down here, when I was playing off camera. It'd be neat if like the little bits, like the little like rags and stuff that you find, if they come back every now and again. Because like, I don't know, like there's a million POIs, but I guess there's a chance eventually you destroy everything and recycle it. You gotta love the weird little bugs that happen when games get updated. Alright, so let's throw that stuff in there. Yeah, and then let's make our way over to... bring the ship over to that other dock. So I think we need to go backwards. I'm curious how to paint the ship. I wonder if there's like a module on the ship that we can use to like change that stuff. Maybe somewhere in the cockpit, maybe. Also, that flag is new. I don't think I had a flag that said Hawk before. Yeah, this is good times. This is just like, it's a lot of fun. This game is fun even if they don't update it, but they like, I can't believe they added like, I think they added eight new things in this patch. I'm going to try to be smart, and there is a floating buoy over here. try to pick up all the stuff off the buoy. This was like a blessing in disguise, moving the boat, since this part of the base isn't being powered anymore. We don't have access to the elevator anymore. Dude, the flag is sweet. How cool is that? Yeah, it is Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. This episode will come out tomorrow. Usually I try to have like a little bit of a backlog built up. But it doesn't always work out. Yeah, I'm going to take the long way over to that that leg over there to the west. Yeah, we got to find a way to get to that, huh? Up above us, like number 3 and 4. I wonder what's over there. Yeah, the glare is kind of killing me a little bit. I wonder if you have to do like a bunch of parkour to get over there. I definitely overshot that. Ew. Okay, so there's only one mooring station over here. And I guess we could, how far do these things pull? Extra secure. Cool, so there's actually some goodies over here too. Yeah, let's try to dismantle this stuff quick. Yeah, it feels close. Feels really, really close. So in this episode, I don't know what we're going to do. I feel like I keep jinxing myself. Ooh, nice, level 18. I feel like I keep jinxing myself with this rocket launch. But I would like to think of it as just being really excited about it. So, yeah, let's try to get the... Yeah, let's check out our ship, see what we have on there. I know we're going to need to bring a decent amount of biomatter with us when we go up to, back up to the main platform. And also we're going to need, if we're going to tie the ship in, we're going to need a bunch of electrical cable. That shark is having a terrible day. Yeah, so we're going to need to build some cable. And we're going to want to make sure we have enough plastic to make connectors and stuff like that. And I also want to build, since that's building the cables, I'm going to build some bullets just on my own, out of my own inventory. Yeah, I wonder how much cable this is going to take. Yeah, the second that we turn on the power and start feeding it to the rocket ship, it just like fully depletes. it fully depletes what we have going on in our batteries. So I'm going to leave... I'm going to let that build. I just want to kind of do a little bit of maintenance. I want to throw... the paint job I'm going to throw in here. That way we don't lose it. And then I'm going to take 100 kilograms of the bioorganic stuff. Cool. You can leave that in there. A new self-imposed rule that I'm going to try to be better about is I feel like every now and again I would try to build something and the build would either fail or, you know, like there was like a few different reasons it would happen, but I'd be left over with like the base components of something that I was trying to build, and then I would just store them in a box. I'm not going to do that anymore. Every time I have anything on me, like any base component that I have on me, is getting destroyed. Like I'm going to recycle it and we're going to reclaim those components. Because I bet like if we were doing that this whole time, I bet that we probably would not run out of stuff as much, you know? Like I bet a lot of our resources that we're looking for are tied up in the base components of machines that we're trying to build. So I'm going to throw one in pressure. Yeah, we're leveling up pretty good. Yeah, I'll throw some in power management too. I don't know what we're going to unlock though. A new flashlight sounds cool, but that also sounds like it's going to really eat up a lot of our internal battery. So I might leave that alone for now, but at least we know we can unlock it if we want to. That's pretty cool. Whenever we really get our electricity under wraps, this thing will be pretty sweet. I think some of these these mods, like they only have a certain amount of uses before they you can't use them anymore. So I'm curious if that's the cost. Like if this is only good for a few. Like I think it has like a 37 on the front. I feel like that number goes down as you use it, but we'll see. Maybe we'll play around with that stuff. All right, so. Get to building. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. This is a new thing too that they changed, which I think looks really, really cool. Oh no, we're not going to be able to tie in. Oh man, well there goes that plan. Oh, maybe toggle snap. Maybe if we unsnap it. That's another thing they added too, was like the ability to snap. So you can this is just like freeform building like the way it used to be, and then if you hit F, I don't think this was in previously. It wasn't turned on by default at the very least. Yeah, let's see if we can it says that we can build right in the middle of the ladder. Whoops. Cool. All right, well, I guess that works. Nice, we might be able to get all the way to the top. Man, I can't believe that worked. That was perfect. Cool. All right. I wanted to see if we could build up there and keep it a little cleaner. Buildings now double click us as well. Click once to place it, and then click again to confirm. One thing that would be kind of neat, like I like that this game has its own identity, and I don't want them to necessarily like rip off any other game. But in games like Satisfactory, you like if you build like something a lot, like I feel like you build connectors all the time. Maybe if you could have like a little hotbar at the bottom of your screen, like, you know, just like simple like numbers 1 through 9, and you could assign, maybe you could assign stuff that you build a lot to 1 through 9. I feel like that would be pretty neat. Man, this build was a lot more simple than I thought it would be. Yeah, let's take a break for a second or two and build some more electrical cable. Yeah, we ended up getting over here with very little building. Oh, a little. There's no way that's the same buoy that we pirated over there, is it? I wonder if those spawn out of nowhere, or if they're like, you know what I mean? Like, do they just like appear out of nowhere when you're not looking, or do they really like, are they already pre-spawned? Oh, cool. Yeah, we can build this over here. And that's so clean. That's wicked simple. I don't love the cable just like floating in the air. But that's okay though. Man, this plan worked perfectly. All right, so stage 1, show you guys what I built in the meantime. Complete. Stage 2 or step 2, whatever, was bring the boat over here and tie it into the rest of the infrastructure, and that is also done. So that is pretty sweet. Now the next thing that we need to do. So you know what? Actually, I was gonna build like duplicate. I was gonna duplicate the gas hoses to get the oxygen and methane, but we don't need to do that, do we? Because we're already done on oxygen. We can just shift this over and then redirect it down. Yeah, we can redirect this down there. Cool. This wiring I want to clean up eventually too. I don't love that. So now we're making methane. I think we're making it faster. We're taking it out faster than we're making it. I wonder if there's a downside to that. No, it's filling up. Cool. Yeah, we're making progress. Also, I should turn on this because the sun is out. We are making electricity. Yeah, dude, we're cruising. We're on the way. And so I was over there at the start of the episode, and I think I found the entrance into the building. So, one thing that I was able to see, my short stint on Reddit, alloy frame. So we need 2 alloy frames. We need 1 display screen. So I'm gonna build. Yeah, I saw like a little trick. We're almost done with the electricity, and we're so well off with electricity that we don't even need to worry about it. It's not even fully depleting our batteries. It's not even like making a dent in our batteries. Alright, so another thing that I told Josh that I was going to do is I'm going to test whether or not this duplicates its power. So we can do that math easy. So the Typhoon, I feel like it used to tell you how much energy that these would make in their description, but it doesn't seem like they are. Maybe it's on this screen that it tells you. No. Yeah, it used to tell you, exactly. No, okay, so the solar panels tell you. This one says that it makes 4,000 watt hours, but these ones don't. It just says high capacity, rugged wind turbine. Bizarre. Okay, so we don't even know what the maximum is. We just know that it's making 8. Alright, so that settles that problem. So these double outputs, they split. So now it's making 4 kilowatt hours total. And then if I only feed it off of one, it's making 9 by itself. So yeah, the mystery of the wind turbine with the double outputs persists. Cool. All right, so we're officially full on electricity, and we are officially full on oxygen. I don't think this is going to keep pulling, but I'm going to turn it off anyway. And we are out of... Alright, cool. So we ran out of biofuel, so we, or biomatter rather, so we stopped making methane for a minute. Does anyone else's stomach drop when you do that? Nice. So that one had all new stuff for us to use. Oh, they sink when you take all the stuff out of them? What a clever way to despawn those. That is so cool. I never noticed that they did that before. I just wanted to look at the bottom of the pylons. I'm trying to like fight my my phobia of the ocean. I figured I'd look down there and fight it, but instead we were rewarded. That was very cool. All right, so I'll take this bio waste. We gotta shoot that shark too. I think we gotta take that thing out of its misery. That's cool too. The bullets never made that noise before. thing. We're not... Yep. Cool. All right, I just wanted to double check and see if we had anything useful. I might take the glow sticks. I feel like there's been a couple instances where I've wanted the glow sticks and I've not had access to them. So we are currently overweight, but it is only temporary because we're going to use these to be sneaky and get somewhere that we're not supposed to go. Well, we are supposed to go, but I think it's the intentional way that they want you to get there. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more. We might need to spend all of our biomatter that we have making the methane, because that only got us maybe another 500 liters. So thankfully, where we're about to go next, I think there's still some enemies that we have to kill. So we are gonna get what we're looking for over there. But first, I'll deposit the bio waste that we just picked up. Cool. Man, we are a well-oiled machine at this point. So, another thing I'm trying to do lately is not carry like way too much stuff. So I'm not gonna... I'll bring a little bit of the gas cable. I don't think we'll probably need any of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it all away too, because then I feel like we run into that problem as well. Cool. All right, so that gets us underweight. Yeah, let's go conquer this little island over here. Oh, I think we already ran out of yeah, wow. So we are gonna have to go downstairs. There are, I think it's the enemy type, I think it's like the bumblebee enemy types that's down there. But also, I think there's enemies inside the building too, so we're going to be good regardless. We're going to be walking away with tons of biomatter. Yeah, you can see the little bees down there below the train tracks. Cool. So, I don't know the person's name that I saw this trick for, but it was genius. So you can use these basically to build like little staircases, and then you can use them to jump on. How sick is that? Yeah, maybe there. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Ooh, ooh, can you not? Maybe you can't grab like. Okay. Ooh, what's going on? Nope. I thought I was clever. So you can't mount them or... Okay, here we go. I feel very Splinter Cell right now, trying to break into this place. Oh. Man, it's like... I'm pretty sure this is definitely the way that you're supposed to do this, but it feels very janky. Alright, let's build maybe one more. Maybe I'll build it. Yeah, maybe we'll build it like more conservatively. Yeah, my character does not like jumping on top of these things either, huh? I swear this was like it was easier to like mount or mantle up things before. Maybe there's a buildable ladder in our future. So then we'll delete this guy. It's so weird. I'm on it, and then it's almost like reverse magnetism. It's like pushing me. Bizarre. Like maybe this is supposed to be an exit. Maybe this isn't the intended way to get in. All right, so let's rethink this. I feel like we're getting hung up there. Maybe we need to do this like as like more of almost like more like a set of stairs. All right, so that one will be there. And there. And maybe there. Man, I'm like really testing the physics of this game right now. Wicked weird. All right, 2 more minutes of this, and then we're moving on. It's almost like I'm hitting like an invisible ceiling. It's like this. Yeah, like I'm even like clipping through it almost. Man, I really can't do much less of a. Like I can't go that much shallower of a jump. Haha. Victory. Cool. It'll be really funny if this is just like an extra. No, okay, cool. So we can drop down into there. I wanted to make sure there were none of those grape jelly monsters in here. I know that having those like these octopus pod things like too close to machinery ends up messing them up, and it like messes up your ability to build and stuff like that. I'm curious if we would have had to have come up here eventually anyway, in order to build. What was this thing? Oh, it's just scrap. This is so great. I feel like we haven't had like some like good old school combat in a while. Like we had those crazy spherical enemies, but like nobody that we could just like kind of beat up on. It's funny, when I was up above in that little pod, I really wanted a grenade in order to like throw down and kill all these enemies, and I didn't have one. Ooh. The melee combat feels a little bit cleaner. Watch me be stuck in here now. Okay, sweet. Bunch of good stuff to destroy in here and recycle. But we're not going to be able to... Yep. Alright, so we still can't do anything in here. And there's no ladder or anything. So that got us into the first part of this. I'm going to run over here really quick and steal these back. At the very least, to be able to throw all the extra crap in that we're carrying. Because we're carrying a lot of stuff right now. So we'll just we'll just make one of the medium ones. Cool. All right, so we don't need. We'll just throw all the trash in there. Nice. We got another 50 bioorganic, so that's cool. Yeah, we're still doing good on electricity too for our laser gun. Man, that that the bees are so deadly. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Yep, stupid. I like remember the second that we the second we defeated this one, it popped in my head that we didn't actually fully destroy this one. So How are we doing? All right, we don't have enough cable. Yeah, let's build another 5. Cool. All right, so we have 20. The question is, do we gotta get used to this double confirm building? Do we tie this into the main part of the base, or do we just build? Yeah, I think we just build like a little, I don't know, maybe like a solar panel or something like that. That time of the night again. It's like very atmospheric and very interesting, but it's also crazy though. It's like so dark. Alright, so let's see if we can build alright, so we need connector ports, which are man, the new wireframe models are perfect. They're so nice. Ooh, nice. We have enough for this too. Cool. And the sun, yeah, the sun rises over there, so that's pretty sweet. This part of the base will get electricity like all day. Or maybe, I don't know how far it passes over there. We won't worry about that though. I should grab, we had a bunch of scrap in this little box. Oh, yep. Yeah, I love this new, being able to like snap to grid though, too. That really speaks to me. I'm curious what the use case for, like, what's the use case for the ski-doo, like the jet ski or whatever. Can you it'd be wicked cool if you could like tug it along with your boat, like if you could have it like attached to the boat somehow. And then you could like, no, dude, why is this battery is different than the other one? This is a medium battery, and then the other one was a medium battery too. But this one is a cylinder. Unless it like changes once it's built. No, it's a cylinder. It's weird. The one over at the like welcome pavilion was totally different. It wasn't a cylinder at all. It was like an oval. All right. Yeah, let's build this too. Man, it even spins on a grid. Oh man, that's so clean. I love that. Eventually we'll run a power line across. Yeah, there's like a little gantry way that we can use. Maybe I'll even do that like when we leave. Maybe I'll yeah, if we have enough resources, maybe I'll pull it in. I'll leave myself a reminder. I don't know if that's going to be much of a reminder. Maybe I'll do something stupid. Nice. There we go. Slightly better. Yeah, I'll see that and I'll be like, what the hell was I doing here? But then I'll remember. All right, let's leave that there. I will take the grenade. Oh, we already have two of those other like weird oxygen grenades though. Oh, no, all the light is turned on because we like pre did that downstairs, so that's cool. One thing I saw too was there was a trick out in like the little like welcome lobby, and there was a hole underneath the elevator. So now I'm gonna be checking for that every single time I see an elevator. Like when you see a waterfall in a video game. Okay, what do we got here? Whoops. That's insult to injury. Cool. Alright, so what do we do now that we're up here? Cool. And I feel like I should be building a another deconstructor up here. Man, they had this place like fully staffed. Dude, this game is fantastic. I love this game. Every single time I see something new, it just like, I don't know. It makes me smile. Every single POI, every single new building, like every single thing just is like another cool little detail that like somebody like clearly worked really hard on, you know? Oh, can we go down there? No. We'll just take the fabric. That's like what we're most hoping for lately. All right, we'll leave all that stuff for now. Cool. All right, now let's see what this is all about. Nice. All right, so we have... All right, we got stuff to do. This is weird though. Like that's true. Our Lazarus pods are empty. Our hatches though, I don't think I've seen any hatches yet. There was a hatch at the top. There's like a door up there. I guess these are probably representing the connections to the oxygen, methane, electricity. But I don't think they were that low though. Those were more up here. So maybe there's little doors down here that we can open too. So we'll go check those out. Sparrow class single stage reusable rocket. Dude, how sick is that? Cool. All right, let's go do this. We gotta make more methane. That's fine. We can figure that out. I like how I acted like it was gonna be like this like long time before we were going back over there. I think I expected maybe more stuff to do. Maybe I'll send this thing over. Be back there waiting for us. It's funny how like each of the little POIs that you visit and spend time at eventually end up feeling like home. Because this one definitely does that too. Like this feels like home the same way that Sanctuary did. Oh, that shark eventually died. Yeah, the same way like the Lazarus did. It's really weird. It's like really special that the game can make you feel those feelings no matter where you end up. Yeah. This is gonna take more cable than it did to get up from the floor, the ocean. I thought that was gonna take a bunch. All right, back to 20 again. It'd be cool if there was an achievement to like beat in the game without ever shooting down one of the angels. I bet that's such a cheat though. Like not a cheat, but like a cheat code rather. Like I bet destroying those gives you so much good stuff early. This, I don't know, we're either going to have just enough or we're going to be short. Oh, back up to 20 again. Yep, ever so slightly short. Oh, and now we're out of plastic too. We just needed to get right here. Nope. Build. Oh, we're close enough to our stuff that we're pulling from it again. Can we build? No, we can't build one of those things though, because we still don't have. Yeah, we have a bunch of this stuff. Let's just take all this. That way we have enough. We'll just like fully load it up. We're carrying a bunch of memories, though. Let's throw all those away. Oh, no, not a bunch of memories, just literally one. Cool. One thing we'll have to see, too, is, do we have enough cash on us to do that achievement of sending all the money? So, for some reason... We're making methane, but it wasn't going up. Why is that? Oh, it popped off for whatever reason. Good fuel, methane, sweet. Alright, so we can close this pod. No, we can't. Oh, close. Okay, sweet. Alright, so now they have little prompts to open with the E button, so that's pretty sweet. Those did not exist previously. Alright, and we are at the bottom floor like we thought we were. Oh, we probably could have taken the elevator. That's alright. We'll get our steps in for the day. We are probably duplicating, wasting a lot of effort on this one, because I think we need to come up here with the baby. It's alright, we're learning, we're exploring. We're savoring our first launch. We need to, like... Good gravy. Alright. Alright, so there's definitely only one bay door. Quite strange. Man, can you launch yourself in the rocket? That would be great. Oh man, that would be so funny. I don't know if we have enough United States dollars. Alright, so we have to definitely come up here with the pod. It's weird though, that little like pictogram was showing, it felt like it was showing like different little bay doors though. I wonder where you put cargo. Alright, so the hatches... So the hatches just show this stuff. It's so weird. Why does it say that it's disconnected? It's like totally not disconnected. Man, that... Once again, we didn't bring enough to fully... That is pretty nuts. Yeah, we're blowing a lot of electricity though. Let's turn this thing off. I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to jump back down to the ship. Just so we can get some more biomatter. I'm contemplating swimming over to that shark, but I really don't want to do that. All right, what do we have in here? All right, bio waste we don't think is important. Bio light I think is... Yeah, you can get so much good stuff from bioflesh. We definitely need to start recycling the sharks more often. And that's just, yeah, the bio light only gives you vitamin D, but I think that that's important though. We'll double check these containers too. For a while I was throwing like just stuff everywhere. How are our batteries doing actually? Oh, I threw another battery in here also. I threw it on the wall. It looked kind of wacky, but I thought it was cool. And there's another buoy out there. I definitely don't want to go out there. That's terrifying. I mean, we only need another... What's that? Like 300 liters of methane. It's ironic because it makes me wish, like for the longest time, like we were getting swarmed by like the sea slugs every night, and now that's not happening anymore. But it would be kind of like a welcome problem to have, because at least we could just keep getting bio waste all the time. There's no way this is going to be enough. There's no way. It'll be like 2,999. I feel like we're watching like the horse races. My eyes are just like glued to that middle number. Oh my god, we're so close. 2940. Oh, we did it. How freaking cool. How cool. That is so cool. Alright. Oh, no, you know, we don't need to reel that one in. Yeah, let's replace that. Dude, what's gonna top this? Like, how do we launch this rocket and then like, what do we do? Like, leave and like go do something else? Like, that seems like, I don't know. That seems really anticlimactic. Nope, 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 nope. All right, so we don't. I think the achievement's like $100. Unfortunately, we don't have that. And we got our power generation like really doing good. It's weird how the emergency lights are on the bottom, but not at the top. I wonder if there's like a separate power switch or something that we need to hit over there. Cool. All right, let's do this. All right, I think it's only right that we dub. Where's the elevator? Oh, it's down there. we gotta name this. We gotta name this baby. And maybe it's weird, but I don't care. I think we're naming it Josh. Josh, we're sending you off. on a serious note, thank you for like just the continued support and watching and all the comments and stuff. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to like to see the next day after I post, like, you know, all your thoughts and everything. Yeah, and I just really appreciate it.
The rocket is perfectly ready. We're on the verge. Just one step, one command away from everything we've worked for. It's all aligning now. Our time has finally come. Humanity is ready to reach for the stars once more.
Oh, you would think that the door shutting would be attached to the platform shutting. Okay. I would hate to like have like a catastrophic failure, but I would also love to see. It would be so great if you could mess this up and like fail and destroy the rocket. That, I don't know, something about that would be pretty funny. All right, so we are all systems go. We got this thing full of all the different vital elements that we needed. We have a viable embryo up there. It's a beautiful moonlit launch. By the time we get over there and set up, maybe it'll be sunrise. That'll be kind of cool. I don't know if I'd rather launch at night or in the morning. Watch it start raining. That would totally be my luck. I wonder if that shark hit a mine. I feel like that's like the only thing I've seen them die naturally to. That thing was glitched out like crazy though, so I guess it realistically could have been anything. Yeah, we're gonna have to come down here and scrap all this stuff. This stuff is great. God, I'm so excited right now. And all the robots. Yo. Where do we watch this? Oh. It was like a cool robot voice for a second. Oh, with the sun rising. Ooh, there's more,
20 seconds and counting.
Oh, dude, whose voice is that? I don't care, it's so cool.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Oh my god.
12, 11, 10, 9.
Thank you so much for everybody who's been here watching this with me. This is fantastic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running.
Yo. Godspeed, Josh.
Just look at it. Humans ascending again, soaring into the heavens.
Oh man, how freaking cool.
You've really done it. Do you feel this?
I do.
This impossible joy. It's happening, Caretaker. We've reached hope.
Oh.
Something out there is calling to you. Do you hear it? It knows things we don't. Or perhaps things we once knew. A location has been received. Carry on.
Cool. Man. Did we win? Did we beat it? Oh man, not even close. We have so much to do. We have so much to accomplish. This is so freaking cool with the sunrise. Man, how cinematic. Oh, and it's gone. How freaking sweet. Man, the last caretaker. More like the best caretaker. Oh. How sick is that? Man, I should have raced over there to see that up close. Next time. Next time I'm going to launch it and I'm going to fly over there. Apologies if that's blowing your eardrums out. Man. Couldn't have done it better myself. The tip looks to be gone. I wonder if we have to build like a new payload every time. We get the rocket back and that's great, but... yeah, maybe we can throw a few of these robots over the edge here. These are all the like kind of ramshackle robots. Oops. Man, the I would love to see like who like does like the voice acting for this game. The AI lady voice is, I don't know, it's so great. Let us yeah, let's drop a backup save. Take an heirloom. Something to remember us by. Ooh, I wonder if we, I bet we just got a bunch of level up points from that. Or not level up points, but like, skill points that we can spend. So we have to go to the last listener station. That's got like a really ominous sound to it, huh? I wonder if like the payload, the tip of the rocket, I wonder if that doesn't come back until you do that part of the mission. Maybe you need to go to the last listener in order to ship off more rockets. What are we carrying too much of? Ooh. Cool. Man, what a beautiful day. What a great, I don't know, I just feel so vindicated after, like, having a couple episodes where, like, a little bit of struggle. It's pretty cool seeing the Lazarus complex, like, to our, like, 10 o'clock. Oh, neat. Oh, cool.
This reward might hold keys.
Oh, for the love of Christ, we gotta go find it? Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Well, that's ridiculous. We gotta go. What's going on? I'm, like, stuck on the, Alright, let's go do this really fast. Cool. Alright, so we're like further bolstering our infrastructure. That feels good. Sail to the drop pods. We gotta go do that. I don't know. I think I want to... yeah, I want to go to the drop pod, and then I immediately want to... I want to go to Sanctuary Dock 12. Like, I need to see what that's all about in a big way. Cool. All right, so let us disconnect the umbilical. Oh, well, this was a joke that backfired. Now we gotta go all the way over there to get that. I'm really interested in where all of the paint jobs are. Like, the paint job that I found was in the little weird like area that we like could save and heal ourselves. Oh, cool. Oh, that's neat. So you can paint it like independently of itself. Oh, that's freaking neat. Cool. Cool. All right, so we'll have to go. It's funny, like the paint was down in the basement, but it wasn't. It like wasn't showing up. Like it has to be on your person, I guess, in order to. Oh no. You know what? I put it inside. Yeah, I put it in that room. It's funny. Like usually, the game is really good about pulling remotely from other places. I wonder if you need to get 4 paints in order to paint the entire boat, or is it like single use? That'd be kind of weird too, huh? Well, that's cool looking. It is. Ooh. So in order to paint your ship fully, oh, I like that. That's pretty sweet. Oh, that's cool too. Man, that's kind of that's a little bit of a grind though, huh? In order to paint the whole ship, you need to find 4 matching paints. That's kind of clean. I like that. All right, so so bizarrely enough, it's not calling out the location of the pod that dropped. I know it was, yeah, it was over to the east. Hopefully it doesn't like float away or anything like that. Man, the deck looking all blue is pretty sweet. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, okay. It's just like bobbing up and down over there. I wonder what we're gonna get. It'd be cool if you got like a paint job or something like that, like including that type of stuff in the rewards for sending off people would be wicked cool. Man, this game is fantastic. It's so cool. Like I haven't I feel like I've talked about this in the past, but like it's the kind of game where like it makes you want to play. Like when I'm not playing this game, I think about playing this game, you know. I just like think of like what's the next thing I could optimize, what's the next thing I can build, what's the next weird cool like location I'm going to find. And then you add to that the fact that the developers are like actively working the game and like doing stuff to it. That just makes it even more cool. Yo, we go in it.
They have gone where we cannot, carried by
Oh,
your
cool.
resolve. But this is not enough. More must rise, more must follow. This path cannot close. Not yet. Keep sending them, Caretaker. Keep humanity alive.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, neat. Quantum duplicator. What is this? Why would you include such a thing? Why would you... I guess maybe you would, maybe that's just like a faster way to get up to the top. You just jump out the bottom and swim up. Yeah, I'm working on my phobia of under the ocean. I have not conquered it yet. I'm not doing that. It'd be sweet if we could destroy this thing. Whoop. Cool. All right, let's mark a path to... Yeah, let's mark a path to... Oh, cool. This is one of the locations that they teased in the update. And this map is ridiculously large. Yeah, let's make our way over to Sanctuary 12. Let's start that up and see. Let's see how far we can get with that. We have how much diesel do we have? I think we have 4 tanks now. So we have like almost 4,000 liters. Oop, we're gonna hit this thing. Yeah, let's make our way over there and let's see if we can at least get up into it, you know. We are super overweight again. I missed saying that, so we don't even have any trash to actually spend. So let's get rid of these memories. Quantum duplicator. That thing is sweet. Connects fabric of time uncertainties, occasionally doubling production efforts. That's pretty cool. So clearly the humans are pretty advanced, huh? Let's split up some of our resources that we have too much of. Oh my god. Man, polyurethane is like one of the most abundant things in this whole game. Glass and carbon. Alright, that is good enough for now. It's a little early to be talking about the next episode, but I'm going to do it anyway. Next episode, I think what we're probably going to do is be inside of Sanctuary 12 for a while. But beyond that, I would like to upgrade the ship a little bit. I think we're only at the 2nd tier of engine cylinders. So I think I'd like to spend some time making like the best diesel cylinders we can make, maybe make the best electrical cylinders that we can make, and yeah, see what we can do with that, see how fast we can get this thing going. I think we're going like a pretty consistent 30 kilometers an hour, which feels pretty good, but something tells me we could probably get even higher. I mean, we have 4 kilometers to go. So maybe we even build something while we're going. We still have one of the old basic ones, which is kind of funny. Diesel electric cylinder booster. Yeah, let's build one of each, and then we'll throw one of those into the recycler, and yeah, that'll be a good start. Man, it feels weird to leave the Exodus station after so long. That was quite a build. That took a lot of patience, and I don't think I had a lot of patience to begin with. So, feeling proud. And the message that we received from humanity, like that sounded pretty, like they sounded relatively thankful. They wanted me to keep going. That's encouraging. Oops. Nope. I was trying to recycle it. Cool. All right, so we have one of the best electrical cylinders and one of the best diesel cylinders, and then we deleted one of our crappy ones. That got us 1 more kilometer an hour. And it's that time again where I need to say that this game is so pretty. Yeah, I want to finish upgrading the cylinders. I want to do that project that I talked about before, where I replace the deck lights. We have those 3 deck lights out there now. I'd like to add a 4th one just for like symmetry's sake, and also upgrade them to like the cylindrical 360 lights. Is our old temporary home that we had. The emergency lights are on though, which is bizarre. It's like, it's probably they probably do it to like save computing power, but it's almost like the game forgets that you built up the locations while you're gone, which makes sense, I guess. But like, we like fully kitted that place out, but none of the lights are on. I bet the batteries all ran out, and they haven't been filling since, like, I don't know, maybe they don't render or whatever while you're gone. But that's okay though. I really liked the idea of like slowly lighting up the world, you know, one POI at a time. Yeah, we are coming up on an hour and a half. And that is, I don't know, like that feels like a sweet spot, especially when we've gotten something achieved with the launch of the rocket. So, how are we doing electricity? We're doing pretty good. The only thing that we have built in electricity right now is that one single turbine, though. So I think we're gonna wrap up the episode with a 2-parter. One, we're going to build at least one more turbine somewhere. And or we're going to try to fix this one. And 92%, that's not that bad. Yeah, we're going to build one more wind turbine, and then we're going to try to get to the top of Sanctuary Dock 12. And then, yeah, I think we'll wrap it there. And then episode 12 will Oh, that's kind of ironic, huh? Episode 12. I love that. Yeah, episode 12 we'll dedicate to exploring Sanctuary Dock 12 and seeing what we can do in there, and maybe unlocking the night vision goggles, which I think is going to be pretty sweet. And then from there, I don't know what we do. The maze location looks pretty cool. And I'm really excited about trying to figure out that last listener location, which I'm curious where that is located. I wonder if it has like a special POI. This place looks sick. We need to make our way up there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks very last listener. I don't necessarily want to cheat or spoil it for myself, but I'd be tempted to look, just get like a, like a basic understanding of where the last listener post is. That way we're not neglecting that quest line for too long. The Moses logo with like the concentric circles like forming like a sphere. That thing is that's pretty cool. Any sort of like geometric pattern like that always like calls to me. I just think that looks really cool. I remember when the game Destiny came out, like a lot of people were getting like weird like sacred geometry like type tattoos. I always thought those looked pretty sick. One thing that I'd like to be able to build is they let us build those like air horn things, but like supplementary lights, like almost like more like, obviously we can build lights, but like more of like a supplementary headlight type of deal would be pretty sweet, like a projector light. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, we saw some, like a ladder or something at one point when we were driving by the last time. Yeah, you really can't see it. It's in the dark right there, but I think there's a ladder that we can get to. You know what? I'm tempted to back this thing up a little bit and try to get up closer to it. Just that way we're not swimming so far. And I can't wait to see what the mystery is for this location. Ooh, there's another ladder there. Oh, so I guess we could have went there too. That's okay. We'll go to this one. Man, the timing. Man, there's just ladders everywhere. Actually, now that I look at it. Cool. All right. So, what can we even? Oh, farming bed. I don't think we had that before, huh? All right. Where can we put this guy? Yeah, this is a nice little bit of unused area. let's pull this up too. Maybe we'll get some more, yeah, not a crazy amount of bio waste. I wish you got more bio waste and like seaweed and stuff from like the dredging thing. Nice. One thing I was worried about was while we were in the building, like where did we park in relation to the sun. Yeah, our ship's in like perfect location. No, let's do this one. Cool. Alright, so let us let's heal and let's do a backup. Hopefully there's not too many enemies. Cool. Alright, very familiar. There was definitely one of those... Oop. There was definitely one of those, like a door with like a drop-down ladder on the roof of our location. Man, asking you shall receive, right? I was just saying that I missed these guys. Cool. Bunch of power generation. And this gun is like less than useless sometimes. And if this is the welcome committee that the other robot, the other us, found, no wonder it didn't make it too far. Cool. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for, yeah, this was kind of a long one. Just a little bit longer than normal. But thank you for sticking it out and just hanging out and being on this ride with me. I can't believe we finally set that rocket off. That was that was like so fulfilling. Yeah, so we got that done, and we what else did we do? We finished building up the Exodus station. It's just like good to go now. Whenever we need to do another rocket, like we're not gonna have any issues with that, which is really exciting. And we pushed the story further. Finally, we got some recognition from whatever like the remaining humans are, wherever they are, and we made our way over to Sanctuary 12 and built the boat up a little bit too in the process. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. As always, I hope you guys have a great week, and like and subscribe and leave a comment, please, if you want. And yeah, we'll keep going with this Tuesday Thursday thing, and we'll keep seeing what this game's all about. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.